I don't play this third person. Like a lot of people I've seen playing this game, I don't understand third person. Uh, if someone could tell me the benefits of playing third person, other than staring at yourself, that would be awesome. But I mean, I get more of an RPG feel playing in first person, which is why I do it. Please tell me these hotkeys aren't broken. Okay, I can use my normal hotkeys in game. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to move my camera. I'm just not sure where it's gonna have to go. Oh yeah. Once I can like pause the game and change the controls to keyboard and mouse, that would be lovely. Now I do play this game and my legendary difficulty's gone. That's, oh no, there it is. I do play this game on Adept. That is the normal difficulty, because that's what the game is designed around. You can tell what the game's designed around, and I'll be on the screen for this, based on the numbers. Mass Effect's a good example. Normal is what it's based around. 100% of everything. And if you like look at the actual game settings, like in Mass Effect it's the coalesce file, in those settings you can look at the stats. Like enemies have 1 health, or a factor of 1, a factor of 1 damage. You have a factor of 1 health, a factor of 1 shield. Then it changes based on your difficulty. Like on Insanity, it's like you have a factor of a fucking 4/10, like a 0.4 shield, a 0.4 health, in comparison to like their 4 times damage, which is stupid numbers, and I hate that. Like, you should. I don't understand the appeal to people and difficulties because they don't matter. It's just numbers. If you can do it on one difficulty, you can do it on another. Period. So why do you care seeing it? I don't know. I don't like difficulty settings. And my subtitles were off, I guess, because I forgot to turn them on. I need to make sure this isn't too loud. So I've got to like do audio stuff. And we're gonna like test audio before we go to break, because I do need to go to break. But I want to test audio real quick.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
It's a little loud.
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
The ambient noises are a little loud.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your
So
tongue.
yeah,
You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the
I
true
think
High
this
King.
is good now.
Ulfric, the Jarl of Windhelm?
As long as the
You're the leader
dialogue
of the
is
rebellion.
like
But if they
closer to
capture
my
you-
volume.
Oh God.
I can't
Where are
really
they
turn the
taking us?
dialogue up if it's
Don't know
too
where
quiet,
we're going,
but
but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be.
no,
happening.
it's
This
fine.
isn't happening.
We're gonna take our break now, and it's looking like in order to take my break, because I know this game likes to shit on me when I alt tab, so we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna turn the sound down. Well, actually it doesn't matter, because I have to alt tab to turn this shit. Well, let's make sure I didn't break my alt tab. Okay. This game's actually better than Oblivion about alt tabbing. So we'll just operate with the mute system. Thank you for coming on. I hope you're enjoying the show. We're gonna start Skyrim today because I need to rest my voice. So games without voice acting, I need to take a break from for now. While I'm making up casts. When I can get a weekend off, because I don't have to make up casts, I will take it, and then we'll come back with like turn-based RPGs and stuff. Things that I can really get into with voice acting and stuff without hashing my voice out within the first hour. So, this break will be about 5 to 10 minutes because it's to set up my dogs for bed. And then we'll have standard breaks from here on out for the rest of the cast. So yeah, thank you for coming up. Don't go away! We are back, and my mouse pad was falling off. Wonderful. Okay, so yeah, we're back. Sorry for the extended break, but it kind of had to be done. I took it a little too late, to be honest, but you know, whatever. Skyrim noise. You can hear it now. I'm gonna get back to the game. Now I gotta tab back in. Tabbing in and out of Skyrim is the worst. Because, like, you have to tab in twice.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military.
So yeah, this is
governor.
mostly
And it
unmodded.
looks like the
Mostly.
Dalmor are with him.
Um,
Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
I think. Pretty sure I removed all the mods. But we'll know in a
Mrs.
minute.
Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixing. Funny.
I didn't have
When I
many
was a
visual mods
boy,
installed to begin with.
Imperial walls and towers.
It's mostly
used to
just
make me
mods to
feel
make
so safe.
grinding
Who are they?
kills easier.
Where are they going?
Which, you know, don't need that shit.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Whoa.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
But I mean, Railoff makes it look like
White
my
end of the line.
couple of the mods are still in the game because
Let's go. Shouldn't keep
oh
the
yeah,
gods
that
waiting
one's
for
gone
us.
though, because he has much
Oh, wait,
like
we're not rebels.
more amazing eyes.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Railoff of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Who are you?
Who are you?
So it's character creation time. For the first character on cast, and I don't know how much I'll play Skyrim on cast. It's a fun game, and I've played a lot of it. But for our first character, we're gonna go with my first for everything, male orc. Which, you know, is standard for me. God damn it. Go back, you piece of shit. No dirt. No dirt. dirt. This menu is like designed for controller. Is one of the reasons I play a controller, because I don't get UI mods. It's easier to play with a controller than to get a UI mod. So we do the character creator, do the things. I'm not all that big on character creation. Unless it's like an MMO, then I'll spend for creating my character. Overall, I'm not a huge character creation person. Because, you know, especially for this game, you're never gonna see your character. At least I'm not. I don't play. Okay, so yeah, I think all my mods are not, because I don't have the hair mod, which I actually kind of wish I kept. That one was one of my favorite mods. But, you know, it's better than having mods that I can't have. I don't understand why black isn't on the other end. That's weird to me. Finish and name your character. Character's name is Shànks.
You from one of the strongholds, Orc. How did you end up here? Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
She concerns
By
me,
your orders, Captain.
because she looks
I'm
like,
sorry. We'll make sure your men return to Orsinium. Follow the captain, prisoner.
like I still have the Better Bodies mod. I'm pretty sure I don't. I hope I don't.
Ulfric Stormcloak.
Or if I did
Some
reinstall
here
it, I
know
hope
him
I
call you a hero, but a
installed
hero
it
doesn't use
correctly,
a power
or it
like
doesn't
yours
matter.
to murder his king and usurp his throne.
And I don't think I did.
You started this war.
Probably should have
plunged
tested that
Skyrim
before I
into chaos.
turned the game
And
on.
now the
Because if I
Empire is going
didn't,
to put you down and restore the peace.
we can't play this today. And we'll probably switch to something else, like
What was
dying for
It's
a
nothing.
couple hours in Dark
Carry
Souls.
Yes, General.
But you
Tullius.
know, my dogs will love
Give them
that.
their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines.
But
For the love of Talos, shut up and it's over.
learn.
with a game like this where it has voice acting for all of its
Come on.
story,
I haven't got all morning.
or a game like Dark Souls where the story is very minimal and it's really just inference via voice acting,
My
or reading
ancestors
the
are
items,
smiling at me, Imperials. Can you
it's
say the
easy
same?
for me to not worry about my voice as much, because it's just my commentary and my reactions at the point, which is just what I do every day.
Justice!
And I'm not so over the top that
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the orc.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said next prisoner.
To the block.
not even
prisoner.
my standard
Nice
casting
and easy.
times destroy my voice, which they used to, but my vocal cords are getting better at withstanding talking over extended periods of time,
What in oblivion?
and it's one of the reasons I like go through so
What do you
much
see?
liquids, because it helps my vocal cords a lot. No matter what the liquid, even though water is better, I haven't really seen much difference to be honest, though. So, now we get control of our character in about a second. And I don't remember the run button. I think it's the shift key, you know.
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down.
Look, sensitivity's too low. Fuck. Way too low. Way too low. The fuck. Okay, that's better. I want to be able to scan the game while I'm moving. Yo! Torshore! Torshul. Fuck me. Jump! We might end up switching to controller because that's what I'm used to, but I want to get back to playing with the keyboard and mouse.
Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
But,
take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
I don't know what my sprint is, if, like... What the fuck is my sprint key? Oh, whoa, no, 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 no. No, no. What the fuck? Sprint is not alt. Sprint is shift. Motherfucker. Run can be that. What's my Q? Because my shout shouldn't be Z. God, this is so fucked up. These buttons. Shout can be F. I don't. These key bindings are god awful. Some of them might be mine. That's the sad thing. Might be mine. Like this might have been what I thought was good before. I don't really need the POV button because we're gonna be playing first person. Like, the POV is really only there for fashion souls, fashion armor, essentially to stare at how badass I look. So, my first playthrough, I actually didn't know I could pick who I follow. Because I heard him, but then I ended up following Hadvar. And I didn't hear Hadvar talk. So, I just sort of followed Hadvar, because that's what you see while you're staring at them. I never saw that door that Rayloff runs into. But I'm just like my first playthrough, I'm gonna side with the Imperials. So we're following Hadvar.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? To bring us of the end times? We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings on.
So when I go to loot people, I'm gonna have to switch the camera.
Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from.
Because of TOS. But if actually I can do it now. I think.
You better
so. Okay. Okay, yeah.
You better get
I wanted to make sure that this is what we saw, which we do. So that's good.
If one of these chests has some armor for you. You better get that armor.
So yeah, we have an iron sword, and we are going to be playing two-handed sword. That's how I played my first playthrough before. We just don't have one yet. So, you know, can't play two-handed sword without a two-handed sword. I'm hurting myself trying to do this. It's actually kind of funny. I was wanting to see if it worked on current patch. I think it does, but it's harder to do without killing yourself, I think.
We need to get moving. That dragon is tearing up the whole keep.
Just give me a minute.
Actually, it does work on current patch because I've done it on current patch.
Maybe we can reason with them.
Reason? Fuck that. We fucking them up. So yeah, there are the insta-kill attacks. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that's what we saw. And that, because you don't want them to be naked. That's not, like the Twitch TOS essentially is like, nudity is okay, or if it's like in the game, and as long as it's not like grotesque, and like, there are some restrictions, like sex obviously,
Let's keep moving.
no actual sex, things like that, but you know, they're kind of lenient, like God of War is okay, but for the most part, I don't think they've like banned God of War 3, or God of War 2. I don't remember if God of War 1 had any nudity. But 3 was the big one. It's like they insinuate Kratos has sex with Aphrodite, essentially. Boom! So yeah, we already have our greatsword. This is what we're going to be using until we get a new greatsword. One of the mods I installed for the sake of convenience is better barrel loot. Which is why you're going to see like a couple of gold here and there in barrels. It's a very minor change. It's actually kind of balanced, but it does change a little bit of the gold I get. So I'll have a little bit more gold than normal. Which I'm perfectly fine with saying that. Another one I have, another 2 I have of the 11 that are installed, are the better destruction tree. As you can see, it's not the same tree. It has these augmented things. I don't remember what the destruction tree looks like, but also the smithing tree is better. It starts with cloth. Not necessarily better, but it's more balanced. The smithing tree used to be really fucking broken because it wasn't split apart properly. It wasn't, and it was really bad early, but really strong late. And that's very important to realize. Like, once you got to Dwarven onward, or like whatever the equivalent was. Well, not Dwarven, but once you got to Ebony, which wasn't that hard to do, or Glass, I think maybe it was Elven. Once you got to those points, your smithing and your reinforcement was too strong. So they kind of like push those all the way in the back up here. And make it harder to get by investing a lot of points into your shit. Like this part. You have to invest points to make your heavy armor even better. Specialize in it. Stuff like that. So it's a little more balanced, even if it is a little bit stronger in the end. It balances it out with extra points, which the legendary system kind of makes that obsolete anyway. But then it makes it more fun. Something you can do, which I haven't been doing because we're playing on normal, is level up on. I accidentally killed his assistant.
These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what?
An add-on I used to have and use a lot was a lockpicking add-on that like made lockpicking
Going on? A dragon is attacking
like
Albion.
pointless because you knew where the answer was, and I took that off for streaming. It's like
A dragon is attacking.
I don't really care about lockpicking, but like I understand the point of like, not trivializing it since it is a part of the game.
So come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't
So
you
now
hear
I've
me?
picked up
I
too
said
much
keep
shit.
this under-
Which I knew was gonna happen because we don't have a lot of carry weight. We're gonna drop these boots, and that's gonna give me some weight back, but we'll have to start dropping more and
Take
more
all
shit.
my things,
Uh,
please.
Grab what you can and let's go.
The way to try and keep your lockpicks from not breaking, something that I learned from playing Fallout, is you can start to sort of get a feel for when your lockpick's gonna break, based on how hard you push it. In this game it's a little bit harder, because it's more based on how long you hold the lock, like, against it, and how badly you're fucking up. So like if you're way off, even like slightly pressing your lockpick will break it, especially on master locks, because there's so much room for error. That's why upgrading perks into lockpicking is pretty good. But we are warriors, so we're focusing on like smithing,
Let's stay together. then.
two-handed, and heavy armor. Like, that'll be our focus. We will
Where in
be
Oblivion are we
fighter.
supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute.
Which right now we're not wearing heavy armor, just so you know. We have none available to us. But yeah, I didn't mention it, but like I was saying before we like kind of interrupted ourselves, was you can actually level yourself up like essentially infinitely here in the tutorial area, as long as you're still doing the tutorial anyway, by smacking Hadvar. Hadvar can't die, and he won't like turn around and attack you. So you can essentially hit him as much as you want, and he will never like turn around and fight you. I'll drop all of that shit. Carry weapons for now. But I mean, we're playing on normal, so for the most part we don't need to exploit Advar.
Let's see if we can find
Like if I was starting on Legendary or Master, I'd exploit Hadvar. I don't like starting on those difficulties because it's dumb. And those difficulties are stupid. Over time I switched to them in a playthrough because like you start getting all dragon armor, all dragon
Let's
weapons.
see where this goes.
Shit like that. So eventually you kind of want to switch, but why can't I favorite it? Weird. What was my F button? Z? Okay. It says F even though I changed the button, which is, I realized that after I was like, why isn't it working? Anyway, Berserker Rage. So I've mentioned actually, I think 3 or 4 of the mods I have. right now. The perk mods and the barrel mod. I don't remember them all, to be honest. But one of them is is a mod called like Dovahkiin Strength, which is essentially a mod that will make me want to switch difficulties later if I keep farming dragons, because it's essentially a way to like slowly increment your power. It gives you something like 5 health, stamina, and magicka every dragon kill. I think it's 10, but it might be 5. It's a smallish number that kind of adds up over time per dragon kill. So if you run into a lot of dragons and kill them all, you start to become really strong. And I don't install this mod for like God mode. I install it for a more realistic approach, because you are the slayer of dragons. You absorb their power. And a Thum like doesn't feel like absorbing their power. Like just having souls to level your shouts, like that. Thematically, that doesn't make as much sense to me. So I use the Dovahkiin Strength because that makes more sense. As you absorb the soul, you get stronger, not your fighter powers, your dragon powers. That makes more sense to me, and it's more interesting. Each of these frostbite venoms is like 0.5. I used to have weightless shit, but I mean, it's not that. Oh, I do think I have installed Immortal Followers, because I'm really bad at friendly fire, and I don't care if people like bitch at me about that or not, because I know I'm bad at friendly fire, and I'd rather not go through all my followers. If we're gonna be perfectly honest, I really only want to have one, and the others that I might recruit along the way can just sort of stay where they are. And since I don't have like weightless shit anymore, I kind of want my followers, you know, carrying my shit so that I can journey more without having to stop at stores every fucking second. That's a dagger. That's a potion though.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now.
You might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow, and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
Doo-doo-doo, we gonna stab you in the butt, in the butt, in the butt. One of the skills I start like leveling early, and you'll notice, because I've started doing this in playthroughs. Oh yeah, hunting. I have like a hunting mod that makes stuff you get off of like animals you kill more expensive, so they're worth like carrying around with you and shit. Not a very major mod, honestly. It's a lot of things just to get a little bit more gold here and there, to be honest, but I could see that one being one people would be annoyed with me using, because it's a more significant gold hit than the barrel loot in bursts numbers, like 30 here, 40 there, from killing a bear or a wolf.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever...
But I mean, I don't care. There's a lot of things I like to do before I actually finish the main story of the game, so for the cast, to round out character, I want to be able to do them quicker
Wait.
without it seeming cheap.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
Oh really?
Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Split up. Walk the same way I am because that's what you're doing. Is this the only path that leads? It's the city? So we should split up? Makes sense. Oh, you're still walking with me.
Listen,
That's cool.
you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
General Tullius. We're just gonna loot random shit along the road. Because it's like alchemy stuff. I'd like to get my alchemy worked on along the way.
See that ruin up there? Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't like the look of it.
I like it. It looks cool from over here. Very bleak. Falls Barrows.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient stones that dot Skyrim's landscape.
We are going to be of the warrior.
Good. I knew you shouldn't have been on that cult the minute I laid eyes on you.
We are a warrior. Now we farming all the things. Do the farming of all the things.
As far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your pardon. But until we confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, alright?
Works for me. Ooh.
What was that?
Now we got the wolf pelt. Wolf pelt. That one gave me some gold. Then we got more two-handed level. So we got level 2. Level 2 is cool. I'm gonna get some health first. Because we're gonna be a warrior. We're also gonna go two-handed damage. Because, yeah. More damage. He's just gonna, like, wait for me. Because that makes sense. They do that on purpose because they don't want him to get there before you're there. I don't know why. I guess they want to make sure you see a scene with him and his uncle, whatever, the dude at Riverwood. Railoff does the same thing, which is kind of funny. Watching them stop for no reason and just sort of shove their thumb up their ass.
Things look quiet enough here. Come on, there's my uncle.
Uncle of Hadivar. Come, Hadivar.
Uncle Halvor, hello.
Hadvar, what are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, bones? What happened to you, boy? Are you in some
Uncle,
kind
please,
of trouble?
keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat. Tell me all about it.
Search the barrel and find some gold. Awesome. So we're gonna go inside. I don't know why they do that. Like, they were already up there. They could have just walked across and went in. You know, AI. Halvor and Sigurd's house. Oh, they're here. Hey, cool.
Sigrid, we have company.
Sigurd's right there. There's his daughter. I want to steal this gold. I want this gold.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you.
I've never actually waited
You
on
two
them,
must be
so we're
hungry.
just gonna
Sit
listen
down
to
and I'll
this.
get you something to eat.
Here's a cooking pot. We can actually cook
then.
with the cooking pot.
What's the big mystery?
Which I don't do much. You can do it. It's actually
What
pretty
are you
cool.
doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can.
Good.
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can.
Thank you.
But I need your help. We need your help.
Well, I'll take that iron ingot, that lockpick, all those potions, that ring, and that ring. So,
The
you know,
Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can.
okay,
Do
good
that
sir.
for me. I'll be in your debt.
Thank you.
Good day.
Hadvar, did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have
I can now take all the gold on his table because, like, it changed the ownership of his house, so I can just sort of take everything that isn't red. So, you know, I'm kind of interested if I can clip through this wall over here.
Careful with that.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to...
Oh, not through that wall.
Make yourself at home.
Oh, we tried. I want those potions. Give me potions. And I take from this barrel. We take from the barrel. Oh, it's 22 gold. I like how they have a
Did you
bar
really
down
see a
here.
dragon?
Spoken for.
No big
Alvar
deal.
and I, we got a daughter, little Dorothy.
I'm taking your gold. All of your gold. All of it. Any gold you have in the building, we're taking it.
Papa
they?
says I'm too friendly. But you seem alright.
That gold's mine. Oh, that gold too? That gold's mine. That gold's mine. So,
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What?
sure you did. Oh, salt pile's
Now,
nice.
Mother?
I don't care about green apples. Green apples are a waste of space.
As big as the mountain and black as night.
They're not worth shit. Let's go explore Riverwood, because I need to sell shit on my way up to,
do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this.
How are you?
Customer. Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the river...
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Oh, really? I could help you get
could?
that.
I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, show those thieves not to steal from loot.
What have you got for sale? Okay, so the since the speech system and like the interest system was sort of streamlined and cut out essentially in Skyrim, like there's no 100 points of disposition. That was the word I was looking for. Disposition for speechcraft is gone. So like speechcraft is essentially gone and mercantile is all that's left. So your prices are all based on your speech level. They just moved everything into speech, essentially just mercantile and persuasion put together. They put them both in the same thing, and that's it. So we're gonna sell these arrows because they aren't worth the shit. He's got 750 some odd gold, so we can get rid of a lot of shit here. Because our mercantile is pretty low. Like, it levels up based on the gold you sell, how much value you get off your items rather than how many you sell, which is different from Oblivion. I don't really know how the Morrowind system works, to be honest. So, you know, there's that. But as you can see, we got a level in speech already. I should have kept those wolf pelts because I can use those. Damn it. Oh well. I don't want to buy them back now.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
I don't need you. Go away. I don't want you either. So you better not come out here. Hello, Stump. Take that gold. Take that gold.
You're new around here. Go easy on you, but don't get on my bad side. Get me mad? Ugh, everybody. So I like to have a little. My friend Dorothy doesn't like my pranking. You're being mean, Frodnar.
You're being mean. Hello.
You're that visitor been poking around. Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only going to get worse now. Orgnar. Orgnar, are you
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get in.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he
Be careful.
gold he had made.
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have
But
potatoes
then
in
he
your ears
went
after
quiet,
all.
did Ragnar
Just make sure we
when
get
he
the
met this
Out of my
maiden
way,
Matilda.
stranger.
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's... Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
You,
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Feindal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Feindal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over.
well, you're an asshole.
I'd better get going.
You making noises.
God, watch over your battles, friend.
Can I use your forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Here. Dagger.
That's a decent weapon you've made there. Whatever you need.
Here's an
Not
iron
bad,
dagger.
but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
And now we can grind up the dagger. I'm doing this just for the a little bit of XP it gives me.
You looking for a new blade? This looks good. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Well, let's make some leather. Now I gotta bring the leather to Oliver.
I could forge you a... Ah, good. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
Now I gotta make that hide helmet. Boom! Done.
You the sneaky type? Huh. I should hire you to be... Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over
And now he's gonna teach us how to use the workbench. It's all very simple. But yeah, that's how you improve your armor and stuff with smithing.
Yes?
So this is how they change the armor skill,
Keep
essentially.
working at your craft, and you'll be
Armors.
a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforge, the finest weapons and
Keep
armor.
that weapon and dagger, you mean sell it back to you? And get money off of it? Because I can do that.
Good day.
He lets me just take these ingots, by the way. Just take them. I don't know why, but I can take those ingots. Which is cool. I mean, not gonna complain. Ingots are badass.
Take what you need, my friend. Within
I don't know
reason.
what that is. To be honest, I don't know what these are. But we have them. I don't know what this is either. We got them. And we can make iron armor, which is what I want. Iron armor and iron gauntlets. No more ingots, unfortunately. Not apparently, because it's obvious, but no.
Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's the finest weapons and armor.
So we're gonna get rid of this light armor that we were wearing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're half in heavy armor, half in light armor.
You looking for a new blade?
Looking great. We already have 800 gold too, because I'm gonna be a cheap bastard. Not spend it on anything. Except I will spend it later. We're gonna use it to level pickpocketing. Probably with the smithing skill first. Which means we'll need to join the companions. So, you know, that's a thing that we are planning on doing. Take that. Take that. I'm just sort of searching for barrels. We're scraping up every little bit of coin I can. Well, the river's gonna just drag me away. But, you know, I'm done catching fish. I don't even know if those fish are good. Like, I think they're food. Yeah, they're not useful to me. Hello, Mr. Wolf. Boom! Killed Mr. Wolf. The wolf pelts are kind of useful. Holy hell, it's 9 o'clock. I didn't even notice. Like, I just looked at the time. That could have been like 9:30 and I would have... Okay. And actually, it would have made sense because I get really into this shit when I start playing. Now, for me to finish, like, feel satisfied with this playthrough, I need to, 1, finish all of the guilds. That's Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, Mages College, Mages Guild, the Warriors Guild, or the Companions in this game. And I need to buy all the houses. We aren't going to build all the houses, but we're going to buy them. We might not do the buy all the houses thing, but I need to finish all the guilds, and then Dawnguard and Dragonborn. Hopefully the Dragonborn isn't buggy with all of the Dragon DLCs and the armor, or Dragon mods. I don't know why I said DLCs. With all the Dragon mods and the I forgot about you guys. How are you?
Fight with us
Well,
and you'll have
that's
stories
taken
to
care
tell.
of.
I wasn't here.
Certainly not. That's why I'm here with my shield brothers.
What's a shield
An
brother?
outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
What do you need?
But yeah, I want to finish the DLCs and the guilds. That's the whole main goal, other than the story. But we'll see. That's kind of where I stand with all other Souls games. Even though my Morrowind game playthrough will be blind. For the most part, we've already gotten through it. The tutorial, which is essentially I was slightly like under exaggerating how much I had played, but I had gotten to Balmora before and joined the Fighters Guild, but I never did anything beyond that. So officially I'm in blind ground within the first 2 hours of Morrowind. Oh boy. I have news.
But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
And that was an easy speech level, because our speech is low right now. But it's 9 o'clock. I really need to take that. I don't know how interested I am in continuing now that I've started. Like, I've started, and like, I don't really want to continue, to be honest. I don't know what I want to do. Like, my interest